This week on Weller Does Delmarva, KW Realtor Hoong Chow has a report of the local market. Jennifer Geyer swings by with all the scoop about the Hickory Ridge Antique Tractor Show. County Council candidate Robert Wilson drops in with a campaign update. Our friend Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio comes for a visit. And Julianne Murray takes a break from the campaign trail to share the latest news. We are live from Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. Now, here's your happy host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live. We are alive. It's another week. It seems like it was just 7 days ago we were all together. So if you are watching this show, we say thank you very much. We count it an honor to be able to entertain you on Saturday mornings. My name is Jim Weller, and you're going to watch and listen to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We will be with you right here till 9 o'clock this morning. We're live on TV Delmarva. We're live on YouTube and Facebook, and soon we'll be joined live on Delaware 105.9, a local radio station. So thank you for watching us, and feel free to tune in, tell your friends. If you're watching on Facebook, if you'd be kind enough to start a watch party, we would appreciate that also. So anyway, first thing I want to do, I guess, Tracy, we're going to go ahead and do Colin's commercial. So anyway, good morning, everybody, and I'm going to talk to you about, first of all, Walls Service Center. Everybody knows Colin Walls is owner-operator of Walls Service Center. I just had my oil change there this week. It was kind of nice. They check everything over, rotated the tires. Very happy with that. But it's a nice local automotive repair facility in downtown Milford, celebrating over 60 years of serving the community, okay? The next thing Colin has got going on is TV Delmarva, Delmarva's newest, hottest local TV station, okay? It's one of the largest TV stations with studios in Lincoln, all right? So anyway, TV Delmarva, you can watch it on Channel 14. So if you got a regular TV with an antenna or an irregular TV with an antenna, you just turn your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your TV, and there it's going to be, Channel 14, okay? Also, there's other things coming, lots of things happening, and actually today I'll be with you live on TV till 9 o'clock. Then Anthony Joseph has a brand new show starting at 9 o'clock this morning. Then at 10 o'clock, it's Jessica Martinez. And I don't know, is at 11 o'clock Michael Sprouse on today? Not yet, but he's coming. He's coming. He's been on vacation or sabbatical or on hiatus or whatever, but he's coming back, and he's got a lot of things to tell you about. So a lot of live programming on TV Delmarva. Advertising opportunities. I've been talking to people. They say, well, what do you know about their advertising opportunities? Here's what I know. It's a brand new station. Colin is getting more viewers every hour of every day. It's growing. You can watch this on your antenna. You can watch this on your Roku device. You can watch this on Amazon Fire Stick. You can watch it on tvdelmarva.com. So what I'm saying is advertisers are getting on board, and they're saying, well, this is a great value, because when you sign on every week, your audience gets bigger and it doesn't cost you any more money. So I'm just letting you know, if you own a business, you want to talk about some advertising, it's not me, it's Colin. You just get up with Colin Walls through Facebook, or you can call him at 302-242-8015. That's 242-8015. In fact, he'd prefer you text him. So why doesn't everybody right now just take a moment and text Colin Walls at 242-8015 and say, Colin, I'm going to mail you a blank check. You just fill in the blanks and tell me how much money I'm going to spend on advertising. That would make Colin's day, even if just one person did that. All right? So I'm just letting you know, lots of advertising opportunities, lots of different things going on, and it's growing every week. It's in the back of a building that I'm in the front of, and it's just neat to see everything happening and the buzz that's happening for TV Delmarva. So check it out. Tell your friends. TV Delmarva. Like them on Facebook just for the fun of it. Just look it up and look up TV Delmarva. Good local programming and more things to come. All right, now, I'm sitting here right literally in the lobby of Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. And I forgot to turn the fan down. Does it sound okay or not? I'm fine. Anybody in the audience have a problem with the fan? Because I kind of like it, all right? But anyway, it's just a little humid. I'm okay if you don't think it's bad. I'm okay. Oh, prep for the radio. Hey, you guys may not have noticed, I got a haircut this week, all right? That's a story in itself. Don't talk to your barber a lot when he's cutting your hair. All right, I hear the music. We're on the radio already. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Who's back at the studio? Lawrence. Lawrence, good morning. Thank you very much for making everything work back at the radio station. So, folks, you're listening to Jim Weller, Weller Does Delmarva. This is our 363rd show. 363. We've done this show every Saturday morning 363 times. It's unbelievable. I don't know if I've stuck with many things that long. All right, we ready for the collage? Here's today's activities. Here we go.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, KW Realtor Hoong Chow has a report of the local market. Jennifer Geyer swings by with all the scoop about the Hickory Ridge Antique Tractor Show. County Council candidate Robert Wilson drops in with a campaign update. Our friend Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio comes for a visit. And Julianne Murray takes a break from the campaign trail to share the latest news. We are live from Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. Now, here's your happy host, Jim Weller.
Okay, and I want to say a big thank you to Bob Bachman. A lot of people might have recognized that voice. Bob Bachman was the gentleman who started the TV station WRDE here locally and sold it, and has moved on to other ventures, but he still does our voiceover for us every week, and he has a radio show on Sirius Radio. I think it's called a doo-wop show, Cool Bobby B. Been doing that for years on Sirius Radio. So, Bob, thank you very much for your friendship, and thank you very much for doing my voiceovers, okay? Now, in just a moment or two, we're going to get a phone call from one of our sponsors, Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva, okay? We're going to be getting him on the line. I hope he didn't forget me. But anyway, we're going to talk to him. And then we have a guest, a realtor. We're going to be talking about realty, okay? Telling you how hot the market is, whether you're buying or whether you're selling. Now is the time. And we're going to give you all the details of how to make that happen. So this, again, like I say, is probably a sponsor segment. And this is probably Justin Ward. Justin, are you there?
Good morning, Jim. How are you doing today?
Real good. I want to say thank you for getting up early and making this call. So thanks a lot. And
yeah, I appreciate it.
And how you doing?
Good.
Good.
We're up and early. We're feeding the cattle this morning, so
okay.
Definitely up and early, ready to go. But yeah, we got a lot of good things going on, and the weather's kind of changing, so we enjoy the cool mornings.
Mm-hmm.
But getting up and we've been staying busy. We've been servicing a lot of customers, getting some new installations in. We're seeing a lot of people, again, adopting puppies and getting puppies. We're seeing a lot of Labradoodles, Golden Doodles. We're seeing, which is a big breed because of how people are not allergic to the Doodles as much as more of a dog that has longer hair. So that's always been pretty interesting to me.
A doodle dog has less allergens or affects people with allergies less.
Yeah, with their hair, it's real fine, so it's
okay.
A lot effective on people that might have allergies towards dust or
okay, that makes sense.
Around the house, so they don't shed as much as what like a golden retriever would do,
yep.
A purebred golden retriever or any purebred for that matter. So it's always interesting to me to see the dog breeds that we do. But we've done a lot of Great Pyrenees. A lot of them dogs look like almost like polar bears, I refer to. So
wow.
We always tell people we can start puppies as young as 8 weeks. We try to, with our new settings and stuff like that, we can always adjust to their personalities and start very low and work our way into it. A lot of people don't know we give them pretty much a year's worth of training, 1 year's performance guarantee that allows us to adjust our training as the dog gets older. If they have more temptations in front of them as they get older, or they're learning or picking up bad habits as they're getting older, we can correct that behavior. So I always encourage people to check that out. That's part of the program. But yeah, we do always get what's our favorite kind of dog. I mean, our golden retrievers or our labs are the most popular, but we we enjoy working with any breed out there. We've done St. Bernards, German Shepherds. There's breeds that most people have never heard of that we come across. So we go all the way down to your teacup-sized puppies, Yorkies, mini Chihuahuas. We had a dog in Ocean Pines that weighed less than, it was like a pound and a couple ounces, I think it was. It was
Really?
an 8-week-old mini Chihuahua. So our technology is very customizable. We got that new Boundary Plus system where once they go past the boundaries, it keeps reminding them that they need to come back into the yard. And once they come back, it shuts itself off. That GPS technology, a lot of people are very interested in that. If you got anything 3 acres or more, we're able to take care of your farm or any large commercial property. We've done commercial properties as well. People like to take their dog into work and stuff like that. So,
okay.
And then our new Boundary Plus 2.0 just came out. So anybody that's up for new technology, it's still a lot of little details we got to work out with that system, but it's able to connect to your phone anywhere in the world. So it's web-based and cloud-based, so versus a Wi-Fi that you actually have to be home to connect into, or a Bluetooth that you got to be close by. So allows you to know if the system is down, allows you to know if the dog got out or the batteries are getting low. So pretty neat system.
So you still doing free estimates?
Free estimates, and like I said, we always got that interest-free, 12 months interest-free or 90 days interest-free. At any time you can pay that off. So estimates are free. Like come out and just meet the dogs, see how they interact with us and the house, and be able to customize that solution.
And your estimates are on site, meaning you go to the house, look the situation over, and meet the animal to help your consumers find a solution.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been doing this for 20 years, so we're able to see little things that most people can't. And we try to look out for the customer about anywhere. I always project, I'm always looking out 5 to 10 years, so I can see things that are going to come down the road from just that experience,
right,
and able to adjust it. So, yeah, it doesn't matter where you're at. If you're anywhere from Milford, Delaware, all the way down to Pocono City or Ocean City, Salisbury, or over in Cambridge, I mean, we're going to come out and we're going to see everything.
How do they reach you?
They can call or text at 410-546-2436 or check us out on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay. Well, have a good weekend, all right?
Yep, you do the same.
All
I
right.
appreciate it, everybody.
See ya. Take care. Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. Good guy. If you've got an animal and you want to keep it safe and have it not run off on you or get hurt or whatever, I highly recommend the Invisible Fence brand. I've had it for years, and I love it. Want to brag on one of my sponsors real quick for just a minute. This is somebody that I've got to know real good. I've known him for years. Bay to the Beach Builders is who I'm talking about. Derek Parker and his wife Carla, they own it. They started it. And they have a beautiful model home there in Greenwood right on the corner. But they have built a real nice state-of-the-art idea home and design studio down in Ocean View. And I want to really encourage you. I'm looking out the window and it's a little overcast. And I want to just let you know, whether you're in the market for a home, going to do some remodeling and you just want some ideas, or you're just bored out of your mind and you want to go look at something exciting and interesting, go down to Ocean View and check out this idea home and design studio. You don't have to be in the market. He's encouraging, I call them tire kickers, people that want to come in and just look things over. Everything from, spigots to sinks to, windows and doors and shutters and just everything. The most amazing thing I saw when I went through this design home was something I never knew existed. And it's a water valve, okay? A water valve is what impressed me the most. So if you have a house, and let's just say you're on vacation, and some people can relate to this, and all of a sudden your water heater starts leaking, and you get home and you find out, oh my gosh, it's been leaking for 4 days. Well, anyway, they have, through a smartphone, through a smart system, they have a way to literally turn the main water valve off in your home from your phone. It's the coolest thing. It's called, I guess, smart plumbing. But anyway, so I'm just letting you know that at Bay to the Beach Builders, they build houses. So, and they're not a tract builder. They're not building big developments. They build your house. one house at a time, your house. Okay, now they have many going on at one time, and they're building a house for me, for one of my family members. So anyway, I just want to say, whether you want to go check out this design center, whether you personally are thinking about building a new home, whether it be right now or you want to build it years from now, and you want to just start the conversation. They are locally owned and operated. They are friendly. They are knowledgeable. They care. They have 20 basic home plans that they have designed, but you don't need to have it designed. You sit down with them, and they have like 4 in-house designers on their staff. If you can dream it, they can help you design it, okay? Saves you money so they can build on your lot, or they're connected with many realtors. They can help you find a piece of land if you want. So anyway, it's called Bay to the Beach Builders. Amish workmanship, craftsmanship, in other words, they use the Amish for the framing and the masonry, their cabinets, they're all hand-built homes. The concrete foundation is done by the Amish, the siding, the trim, and even the cleaning. Like when the house is all done and it needs to be cleaned up, it's the Amish that do that. So there's some things that the Amish don't do, but I'm just saying, all in all, the Amish are very involved. They're very dependable. Their craftsmanship is consistent. They're good people, okay? So I'm just letting you know that Bay to the Beach Builders is who I would highly recommend. And all conversations are free, and it all starts with a conversation. So here's their phone number. You ready? It's 349-5099. That's the main office, 349-5099. That's a 302, of course. On the web, it's baytothebeachbuilders.com. And you can like them on Facebook. They're very active there. So check them out sometime. Just look them up. Check them out, Bay to the Beach Builders. Tell them I sent you, if you would, all right? Now, my next guest, my next victim. This gentleman has never been on the show before. I've got to know him through United Church. We've been going to church together. And he likes to be called Chow. And he likes to be called for Chow when it's Chow time. But anyway, so how you doing there, young man?
Hey,
How's it
Jim,
going?
good morning.
Good morning to you, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a great day, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Is this early for you?
Oh, no.
No?
I start my day off at about 6:30 looking at my emails and just going through the market.
Okay.
See what house is available and just reading the
trends,
trends and market reports.
Yep. So you're a realtor, Keller
I'm
Williams.
a realtor, Keller Williams, yeah.
Okay. And what do you think of the market?
Man, this is crazy. It's called hot, and harder.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Interest is at an all-time low.
I mean, if you're a buyer, this is the best time to buy because the interest rate is so low, and people who are thinking about refinancing, this is the perfect moment for them to do it.
Right. Now, let's say somebody wants to buy a house or sell a house. Can you connect people with lenders? Are you connected with lenders? Okay.
I'm
all right.
I'm connected with a lot of lenders. I especially work with Embrace Home Loans.
Okay.
Ed Rexroth is a great guy.
Okay.
And then different other lenders as well.
All right. But if somebody wants to sell a house, they give you a call, right?
Yes, they'll give you a call.
Then you come out and look at it.
Yes.
You do like a market analysis?
Yes.
Okay.
I do a comparative market analysis, and then I will walk through the home. All of those are free of charge.
Really?
So, yeah, it's free of charge. The comparative market analysis just tells you the trend of how much the home is selling for around that area and how much the house is going to be worth.
I bet right now people are surprised the market is so hot.
People are surprised. The reason why is that during the pandemic, everyone is just so scared and the market just have a standstill. The inventory is super, super low.
It is, isn't it?
It's so low. Jim, let me tell you one thing. One of my clients put an offer in for a house. There were 26 other offers.
Really?
And the house went up $15,000 above the asking price.
Really?
That is just so hot.
So what areas do you work?
Well, I work all of Delaware.
Okay.
Up and north to south. But my main area is Sussex County and Kent County.
Okay. But you'll help somebody anywhere?
I will help somebody anywhere.
Okay. Do you consider yourself an easy guy to get along with?
Oh, yeah.
Or are you difficult?
Easy. I'm very, very easy.
Okay.
Very easygoing. So, and I just love people, Jim.
I can tell that.
I love people, and I just want to help them out. This is actually my retirement job.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you're retired from a real job.
Yeah, and this is my happy time.
Right.
what was the best? The best thing, Jim, is that you go show houses. You get you feel so much. I mean, I get excited just seeing houses.
Right.
And I see
helping people.
Yeah, helping people. And the thing is that when my buyer bought the perfect home, the forever home, it's like so enriching.
Right.
So
right.
You've
helped them accomplish a goal
yes.
with one of the biggest purchases they'll ever
yes.
make.
This is going to be the biggest purchase that I've ever had.
Yeah. Well,
in
good.
their life.
So if somebody wants to sell a home, they give you a call. They're going to meet with you. They're going to meet with you.
They will meet with me.
Okay.
So I'll go through the whole process with them, and
what happens if you do all that and they don't want to do anything?
oh, that's fine.
Okay. No pushy.
No pushy because
Okay.
the thing is that it's up to them to feel like they feel comfortable with you.
Right.
If we are not a good fit, it's okay.
It's okay.
But I will continue helping them. They can call me. They can ask me questions. So it's a good thing.
Now, what if somebody out there says, you know, I got a little money and I want to go and buy an investment. I want to buy a house, you know, instead of putting my money in stocks or bonds or whatever. I want to buy a house.
Yep.
I want to make it a rental for a while
Yep.
and make a little money with it. Is that something you would guide somebody through?
Yes, I will guide them through it because right now, this is the investors. There are so many investors in the market right now, and the returns that they're getting is tremendous.
Way more than 1 or 2%?
Way more than 1 to 2%, or even CD like 3% or so. They're talking about 20% or $20,000 above the investment in a short period of time.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. And it doesn't cost any money to use a realtor because the person selling the house pays the realtor. The person buying the house spends the same money either way.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And a realtor can give you ideas of what's going on in the community and, you know, just help guide you through the process.
That's right.
Okay.
And then my job is not just selling the house. My job is tying the whole transaction together, dealing with attorneys, appraisers,
so
surveyors.
you help them all the way through. You don't
I help them all the way through. You know,
Okay.
everywhere from the inspection to the final walkthrough, and then after that to the attorneys.
How available are you?
Very, very available.
I mean, would you take a phone call on a Saturday?
Yes, and on a Sunday. That's my
Okay.
busiest time.
Okay. I didn't know because some people they only work these hours to
Yeah.
these hours. In
And-
other words, so do people get your cell phone number?
Yes.
Okay.
And the good thing is that, Jim, you can call me in the evening,
Okay.
on the weekdays, or on Saturday and Sunday, on the weekends. I'm available. You know.
Okay.
And that's important because think about it, a lot of people just work Monday to Friday from 7 to 5.
That's what I was thinking.
And then after that, after hours, there's the time that they're not busy.
Right.
Or Saturday and Sunday, they're not busy. They want to see houses.
Or their mind is rolling.
Yes.
So you have open houses and show houses.
Yes.
And,
Open
okay.
houses is very important. It's a good time for me to, for the customers to come in to preview the house.
Right.
To see how it looks like.
So if a person is looking for a house, how many houses does a person look at before they buy one?
There's different people. Different customers, different buyers are different. I've shown customers 35 houses. And
Really?
then after that, hey, this is
That
my
would be
forever
me.
home.
That would
Yes.
be me.
Jay,
I want to see
yeah,
it all.
Yeah, I want to see. I'll take you through 6 months, 40 houses. But there are some people who say, hey, this is my home. When you
Right
walk
off
into
the
a
bat.
house,
Right.
wow, this is mine.
Wow.
So
Now, what if somebody has a house for sale and they don't know what to do next? They don't know whether to put new carpet or put a fresh coat of paint. Do it, don't do it, fix this, no.
Yeah.
Do you give any guidance in that area?
that's so important because the key goal to selling a house is to wow the buyer, the potential buyer.
Okay.
My advice, I will walk through the whole process with them. Hey, is the paint correct? If the paint is all very bold color, red, orange, purple, some people love that purple.
Right.
Like Prince love purple, okay?
Okay.
And that might be a turn off to some customers.
Okay.
And I will give them suggestion whether it's going to be a neutral color, a beige, a white, or a gray.
Okay.
So they will count. Wow,
So you do
customers.
they get free advice.
Free advice. If carpet, if you need to replace the carpet or not to replace the carpet, I give them the don'ts,
Okay.
the advantage, disadvantage, or not to do anything,
Right.
or just to sell it.
Okay. So how would somebody reach you? What kind of phone numbers you giving out?
Well, my cell phone, personal cell phone, is 302-233-2472.
Is that on your card? No.
That's on my card.
Okay, I see it. 233-2472. I need at least one person to text him. Do you text?
Oh, text is great. I love texting.
All right, just want to make sure. I need somebody to text him and tell him how nice his hair looks this morning on the show.
Woo, baby.
So,
I love it.
So anyway.
Hey, it's close to you, though.
It's close, yeah.
I just do not want to be so close to you.
It makes us closer to the sun, too.
Yes, yes.
All right, so 233-2472.
That's correct.
And
Jim.
Keller Williams is who you're connected to.
Yes.
Multi-listing, so you could help somebody if they're from out of state and they're moving here.
Yep.
Or anything they want to do, you can help
Yep,
them.
that's
All right.
correct.
Do you deal in any commercial?
I
No.
deal with that. I deal with that, but
Okay.
I have my partners who are specialists.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what lane to stay in.
Yes, that's right.
In other words, well, good. All right, so I'm going to just encourage people to give him a call, say good morning, say hello, start the conversation. I guess some people you start with them, and within months they're doing something, and some people might take years.
Yeah, some people does.
So you're in no hurry.
I'm not in a hurry.
You just want to talk to people.
Yeah. Remember, this is my retired job.
Okay. What did you do before?
Walmart.
Walmart,
I was
really?
Manager for Walmart for 32 years.
Really?
Yes.
Did you drive the forklift?
I tried to drive a forklift, but one time I was backing up. It punched a hole in the building.
Oh,
So they say
wow.
you can drive a forklift
No more.
No more.
We're going to make you manager now.
Yes.
All right. Well, anything else?
That's it, Jim.
All right. How long?
It's a pleasure.
Are you from around here?
I was originally from Malaysia.
Really?
Yes.
Is that past Wilmington?
That's way past Wilmington.
Okay.
You have to swim across the ocean.
Okay. So what brought you to the United States?
I went to school at the University of Arkansas.
Really?
Yes. I graduated.
Wow.
I have an MBA and I have a business degree
Really?
from University of Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And
then
how'd you end up in Delaware?
After that, guess what? I met Sam Walton when I was there. And
Really?
I met his brother.
You
Bud
met him personally?
personally.
Really?
And I met Bud Walton
Okay.
personally. And I can tell you one thing, Jim, and they are just great people.
Wow.
You will see Sam walking down shopping in a pair of camel pants with
Really?
holes.
Really? Just regular people.
Regular people.
So you went to work for them right out of college?
Out of college, they recruited me, and I went out to work with them.
Really?
And that's where I landed in Delaware,
Managing a Walmart.
managing a Walmart.
Wow.
Yes,
How long were you with Walmart?
32 years.
How old are you?
I'm just a
Are you over 50?
No,
Okay.
no.
He's a over accomplisher.
I'm just younger than Jim. That's it.
Okay. And he has more hair than me.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, okay?
Thank you
This
so
was
much,
nice.
Jim.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
it was
see you.
awesome.
All right,
All
take
right,
care.
thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
there you go. Check him out. You want to talk to somebody friendly and knowledgeable and upbeat and wants to help you with your real estate needs, give Chow a call. 302-233-2472. 233-2472. That was a nice interview. Thank you for coming. All right, next, I see some guests have arrived. We got a couple different guests coming up. So we got an action-packed show for you, and if you're watching on the Facebook, we need you to do us a favor and share the show. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio, so stay tuned and switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. You won't miss a thing. We're here live. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody. So we are live. We are sitting right inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington, Delaware. Okay, and we are watching people coming and going, and people are eating food, and just many things are happening. So we're going to be here live till 9 o'clock this morning. Okay, and what else was I going to say? So we do have different guests going to be on. We might do some giveaways. I can't swear to it. We got to. I'm double booked in many areas, but I'm going to do a commercial real quick. This is all about TV Delmarva. So anyway, I just want to let you know that Colin could not join me today. I have no idea what he's doing. I think he's went surfing. I'm not sure if the surf is up or not. So I don't know if I could envision Colin a surfer, but I never know what he's going to do. I never knew him to hike mountains for thousands of feet. But anyway, so I'm just letting you know Colin's not here and I'm here, and we're going to talk about TV Delmarva because that's all that really matters. So folks, if you're listening to this show and maybe you're watching on TV, maybe you're, just watching on Facebook or YouTube, listen, TV Delmarva is a brand new, for real. It's channel 14, okay? So it's channel 14, then there's a sub-channel 14.2, and I think there's more to come. So it's located, the tower is in Seaford, okay? I think the frequency's somewhere else, and the equipment's in Lincoln, but it's kind of neat. But the bottom line is, how do you get it? You can get it on a Roku device. Your Roku's, that little Roku device, or a Roku TV, that's what I got. You can also get it on an Amazon Fire Stick or Fire device. You can also get it right on TV, channel 14. Turn your antenna towards Seaford and rescan your TV, and it should pop right up, channel 14, okay? You can also get it at tvdelmarva.com. And every now and then there's updates on the Facebook page. So I'd like everybody, we need everybody to like the Facebook page. There's no harm, no foul in that. Like the Facebook page of TV Delmarva, okay? And again, Colin has got some really great advertising opportunities, small packages, big packages. He can customize it, if you have some ideas or whatever. There's a brand new show starting at 9 o'clock this morning. I don't even know the exact name of it, but it's Anthony Joseph. Everybody knows him, very knowledgeable of sports and racing and many things in between. So the Anthony Joseph Show is live this morning at 9 o'clock from 9 to 10. Then after that, it's Studio J with Jessica Martinez and many more programs to come. So it's an exciting day for TV Delmarva because it's debuting the Anthony Joseph Show. And Anthony's mom and dad are so proud, and I'm proud of him too. He's a real good guy. I've known him for years, and he's going to be very entertaining. He talks just about as fast as me and gets the message out there. So check him out if you would. TV Delmarva is where it's at. You got any questions, text Colin. He said no more phone calls. Text me, 302-242-8015, 302-242-8015. Text Colin Walls and say, good morning. Jim did a great job with that ad, or he really butchered it up. Hey, I want to take a phone call real quick. 422-7336. If you want to win a Monopoly $500 bill, I don't have them. I was just kidding. But we'll take the phone call anyway. We need a phone call. I'm looking for somebody that's watching on TV. 422-7336. Operators are standing by. 422-7336. We would like to hear from you. Where are you watching TV Delmarva from? From your TV, Roku, Amazon, or where? Facebook, or where? Okay? 422-7336. People say, what do I do? People go out. I can see some baked goods over there and lots of food, big menu. This place is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you want to come out for breakfast, give me a thumbs up as you go by if you would, okay? So we do this show live here every week. Rudy's is a great place to get some food. If you're hungry in the middle of the night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can eat at Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington, okay? So, and everybody can eat here, all right? We're all allowed to eat here. So just come on in and order. The menu is pretty full, many pages, and lots of good pictures there, and the food is good. Now, the next guest we're going to talk to in a minute or two is going to be talking to me about a big event that I believe is coming up next Saturday. I believe it is. But anyway, we're going to wait just 1 minute, and we're going to just take a quick commercial break. So this is a sponsor segment, folks. And warning, we're going to try to sell you some ice cream is what we're going to do. So anyway, we're going to talk about Vanderwin's Ice Cream. 4 locations: Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach, Bridgeville, and Greenwood. Then they have this big truck. Like, you can hire this truck to come to your birthday party. You can hire this truck to come to your business if you want to give out ice cream to draw people in. You can hire this truck to come to an event. So anyway, they have a couple of them. It's a truck full of ice cream, and they serve it for you and take care of it all. So anyway, all you do is call them. But you can go get a pint, a quart, a cup, or cone, or whatever you want. A great local ice cream. Vanderwin family's been around serving our community. There are big farmers in the community, and Jesse Vanderwin happens to be my state representative, and they're just a good family of go-getters and people that like to do things and support and serve their community. So if you want some ice cream, you want something to brighten your day, go get an ice cream cone. And if you want to brighten somebody else's day, take them with you. Okay? And the other thing is, at some point, we may give out some gift cards to Vanderwins, but not right this minute, okay? My next guest is ready, okay? She's very demanding. She's not going to wait any longer. She said, look, talk to me. So I believe your name is, I'm going to guess now. Is it Jennifer?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Is it on? Oh, hold on. We got to, is the mic on? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll fix the banner while she's doing that. Yeah, this is the side of the banner. I won't mention who taped this side of the banner. All right. Me. It was me.
You're breaking banners. I'm breaking microphones.
All right. No problem. It's working now.
Okay.
Okay. I thought you were stepping on the cord for the cordless mic.
Okay.
So, Jennifer, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You've been working hard this week.
Yes. We're gearing up for the show this weekend.
It's
coming
this
up
weekend,
fast.
isn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
So, this is a show. I remember it was Horace Potter, correct?
Yes.
Had a show every year at his home, and it's called Hickory Ridge.
Yep.
And you live there.
Yep. We live on the property. There's 5 acres total.
Okay.
And we have it in the back of the property. Well, it really goes from the front to the back and circles around.
Tractors and vendors.
Tractors, trucks, cars, vendors. We have 46 vendors this year.
Do you really?
Yes, ranging from antique tools, toys, to jewelry, clothing,
Oh, jewelry? Any earrings going to be there?
earrings. We have
I'm
a
thinking about wearing an earring. Just for the
yeah.
show. What kind of
Okay.
earring would a guy like me look good with? None?
yeah. I would have to agree, none.
All right. Well, I did get a haircut in preparation for today's show. So, you
It
see,
looks
it's all
nice.
going.
It looks nice.
It's all going.
They did a good job.
They did. So, anyway, so this is next weekend.
It's next weekend. Yeah, it's
Hickory Ridge.
we've had today will be our second cleanup day. We've been working hard
Getting
trying
ready.
to get everything.
Weather's been a
So-
little rough.
Yeah, it's not cooperating with us, but
No.
it looks like next weekend's going to be great. So
So, this is a fundraiser.
it's a fundraiser.
We're raising some money.
We are. Thursday is a day specifically for Autism Delaware.
Okay. I thought this
And
is wonderful. Go ahead.
We are raising money to help pilot a peer support program for them.
Okay.
Where
Do they have
families-
one now?
They're trying to get one off the
Okay,
ground.
so they need some
So,
funds to get it going.
yeah.
Okay.
And we have a beautiful pedal tractor that's been customized. We're featuring international tractors this year, which are the red ones.
Okay.
And we have a wonderful guy who customized a international tractor for us, and it's red and gold with Autism logo,
Really?
and it has little puzzle pieces on it.
Did I see a
and-
picture of this somewhere?
Yeah, it's on our Facebook page.
Okay. What is your Facebook page?
You can just search Hickory Ridge Antique Tractor Club.
Okay. So we need
it'll
everybody to like that page.
pop up. Yes, please.
Okay. So this pedal tractor, you're going to raffle it off.
We're going to raffle it off, and 75% of the proceeds are going to go to Autism Delaware.
That's very
and
generous.
try to get them as much as they can to get this pilot program off the ground.
Okay.
It's a really good program. And then we have our regular annual show that we've piggybacked off the back of it. So that's the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay. So it's next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So the Autism Day is Thursday.
So if you have a family member with autism,
Autism or any special needs, we have.
it's a quiet day.
It's a quiet day. We'll have some electronic things running, like
Okay.
electric corn shellers and things like that are
Okay.
a little bit more quiet than
Okay.
the big tractor.
Right.
And some more, like we have a handheld. It's a antique washing machine, and you have to.
A handheld washing machine.
Yeah, you have to sit there and crank on this handle. And we'll have some demonstrations with that, and kids
Wait a
can get there
minute.
and try it.
It's a crank handle washing machine?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a new model?
Yeah,
Okay, wow.
new to me.
Have you actually physically ran clothes through it?
Yeah, and my daughters, who are part of the youth club, they've actually washed shop rags in it.
Really?
Yeah. So, and they go
Wow.
and they wash them, and then they have to dump it out, rinse it, put the clean water in it, run
And
it through
go
again
again.
like your rinse cycle, and then they got to wring it out. It took them, I think,
Golly
about 3
day.
hours to do one load.
Wow, it's very efficient.
Yeah. It was great to have two kids. You keep alternating.
So this is really interesting too, though. It's like a walk back in time. You see things
Absolutely.
that you never even knew existed.
Yep.
In other words, but on Thursday, anybody with a family member or child or whatever,
With any
that
special need.
wants a quiet day,
We'll have tables that are lowered to the ground so wheelchairs,
how
children
nice.
in wheelchairs can access them. We'll have headphone zone signs where if it's a
Okay.
little loud, you might want to put
Put them
headphones on.
Yep.
We'll have things that are easier accessible.
Okay.
And
It's all about those kids that
yeah,
day.
it's a family event, and if the whole family can't come, then it's not really a family event.
Yeah,
So
very easy to park.
Yep, we
You
have
said you got a little
parking.
more parking this
Yep,
year.
parking beside the property, beside the house, and you just walk on right on back.
It is free,
It's free to get in.
so there might be
There's no
some
charge.
food for sale.
There is food. The Road's Hand from Milford, they'll be
Okay.
cooking food.
Okay.
We also have the American Legion, I believe 7,
Okay.
will be there cooking food.
And then there's things to buy if you want.
There's vendors to shop from that'll be there to.
Is there a guy making brooms?
Yep, JT.
Okay,
He
I think
makes
I bought
brooms.
something last year.
Yep, he
I'm
makes
always
brooms.
amazed.
He does a beautiful job. They
Yeah.
come out great.
What are some other things that are being made there that day?
Well, actually, Indian Bob, he was here last
Oh yeah,
weekend.
Indian Bob. That's right.
He'll be here.
Okay.
He'll be selling his signs that are beautiful. I love his flags that he makes.
Yes,
They're just gorgeous.
Work of art.
We have a veteran who makes handmade jewelry. She'll be there. We have flea market style
Okay.
vendors there.
So
we have
some
a
antique
guy with
stuff,
signs.
some new stuff, a little bit of
Yeah.
everything. All
we
right.
have
What time? What time Thursday?
All right. So there's the time. The time, it goes all day. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't stop till probably 9. So
Wow.
it goes all day. We try to accommodate that way parents that have to work or
This
families
is
that
so
work.
nice. You're telling me somebody
Yep.
can come at 6:30 in the morning?
I'll be there. It'll be really quiet, but I'll be there.
Okay. So whatever you need, you're there.
Yep, I'm there.
So that's Thursday.
That's Thursday,
What time you want them there Friday? Not 6:30.
whenever they want.
Really?
Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
We live there, so you could come at 10 o'clock at
Because
night.
it's kind of
now.
walk. It's a self-guided tour.
Yeah.
You walk around, you see the stuff. Some might be operating, some might not.
Yeah.
You know, and the vendors gonna be there, whatever schedule works
Yeah,
them. So
the vendors just kind of do whatever fits their schedule. If they're open, they're open. If they're closed, you can come the next day.
right. So let's say somebody had a question.
Okay.
What do they do?
You can reach out to us on Facebook.
Okay.
That's the best way because you can get all
Hickory
the
Ridge.
updates on there. Yep, Hickory Ridge Antique Tractor Club. Or you can call myself. My
Okay.
phone number is 302
Okay.
249
Okay.
1054.
249-1054, 1054.
And leave a message. If I don't answer, leave a message because
Right.
I get thousands of phone calls. So
Thousands,
leave a message.
folks.
Yes,
Okay. She's a
thousands.
busy gal. Do you text?
I text.
Well, text
I love
her
to
then.
text.
Yep. All right. Anything else we need to know?
We have an auction on Saturday morning. I forgot
You're
about
right.
the
I
auction.
forgot about that. Right. Hi. How you doing?
We have an auction on Saturday morning. It starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Dave Wilson is doing the consignment side. So if you
Okay.
want to get rid of any,
Yes. Jewels,
clean out that
gems.
attic. Yeah, clean out that
Jewels,
attic or
gems, or
garage.
junk.
Yep. If you want to consign it, get up with Dave Wilson
Yep.
at Wilson's Auction. He'll
Yep.
help you out. And if you want to just donate, if you just want to get it out of your way,
Donate it.
just call me and we'll set you up with JT. He's with Paradise Auctions, right?
Okay.
Yep.
right.
He's with Paradise Auctions and he's going to handle the donation side of it. So,
All right.
yeah.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
So-
We're excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. So, all right. Well, I probably won't talk to you before the event.
Yep. But we'll see you there, right?
Yep, you'll
All
see me
right.
there. And next year, just don't let us forget. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I
we want to
won't.
help you any way we can, okay?
Thank you.
All right, next Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mark your calendar. Hickory Ridge, just outside of Milford, right off of the highway. I want to talk real quick about another sponsor segment. This would be, Josh Miller's telling me he's going to be carving at that tractor sale. So it's worth going and seeing just what he does. He can make a tree stump look like Jim Weller's head. It's amazing. So anyway, he can make a tree stump look like a log. That's amazing. No, he really carves some neat stuff. So that's Josh Miller. Hey, let's brag on the Clayton Theater real quick. This is a sponsor segment. And then the next person we're going to talk to is one of Sam Wilson's favorite sons. One of them. His name's Robert. All right, we're going to take a real nice little picture here of me and Robert. Robert's ready to go. And then we're going to talk about Clayton Theater. And then we're going to talk to Robert head on. Robert wants to be our next county councilman. All right, here we go. Clayton Theater. Sponsor segment, okay? So, what is the Clayton Theater? It is a landmark in downtown Dagsboro, Delaware, okay? And it's like 70 years old, all right? And it's beautiful. And it's a movie theater. So, man, if you have got COVID, cooped upness, and you just want to go somewhere, or if you're missing movie theater popcorn and you don't even care what movie it is, if they give you a drink, it's ice cold, free napkins with all purchases. The Clayton Theater is a lot of fun. It's a neat place to go, all right? So it's downtown in Dagsboro. Open 7 days a week. Every evening at 7, they have a movie. Then they have matinees on Friday and Saturday, Sunday and Monday at 3. So anyway, it's called the Clayton Theater, all right? It's that simple. You can learn more at ilovetheclayton.com. It's like an experience. So take the kids, the grandkids, take yourself, take all your employees, whatever you want to do. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, and enjoy a good movie on the big screen. It's one of the older movie theaters, and it still has a balcony. I find that kind of cool. So anyway, any questions? 732-3744. 732-3744. Look them up at ilovetheclayton.com and like their Facebook page if you would. And we'll be giving away some tickets here sometime to the Clayton Theater. I don't know if it'd be today or not. Now, here he is, Sam's son, Robert Wilson. So, Robert, good morning to you, and how in the world are you?
Good morning, Mr. Weller. How are you?
Good. And you are here to talk about running for county council.
I am.
You've probably been waiting all your life for this opportunity.
Every bit of it.
Yeah, every bit of it. So tell us who you are, where you're from, and what's going on. Why are you the man?
Okay. Well, anybody that don't know me, I am Sam Wilson's son. My name is Robert. I'm his youngest. 49 years old.
Okay.
I've lived in Sussex County my whole life. Raised my 2 kids here. My daughter actually is a registered nurse. My son works for Kevin Short.
Oh, okay.
And so anyway, as I have seen things change in this county, and I can definitely tell you things have changed.
Yes, they have.
From the traffic to the building to the people. You know, it's old school Sussex County as we know it, unfortunately, is not old school Sussex County anymore.
That class has left the building.
I used to know, my parents knew my teachers, and they went to school with their parents and all that. But it's a different time.
It is.
And
but it's still a lot going on.
There is still a lot going on, and one of my biggest things for wanting to run for council is I am a 4th generation farmer. My dad says it's actually probably closer to 5 or 6, but 4 that I know of.
Right.
With that being said, we have to have a healthy balance of agriculture and tourism and development in Sussex County.
Right. And you're not anti-development.
I am absolutely not.
You are all for managed growth.
I am for managed growth. We have to remember that agriculture is still the number 1 industry in Sussex County.
Right.
Agriculture brings more money to this state than tourism. Now, a lot of people don't believe that, but agriculture is huge here. And, with that being said, my opponents don't seem to mention agriculture a whole lot.
Right.
And that kind of makes me a little nervous, especially being a farmer. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more to being on council than worrying about Wi-Fi coming to Sussex County, which a lot of people can't afford anyway.
Right. But I'll take it.
I would take it, and my son, the computer guru of the family, would definitely take it too.
I live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, and I get that.
But you're saying there's other things.
The western side of Sussex County is very rural. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to ride down 113 and get off the road long to realize you're by a chicken house or a 200-acre cornfield. Mm-hmm. And as I was campaigning last night on the western side and clear down 404, and actually by the Vanderwins, it was very interesting how wide open Sussex County is.
On that side.
And it is. It's a difference. I'm telling you, when you cross 113 and 13, it's night and day.
Yep.
And so anyway, I want to bring a healthy balance. As you said, I'm not totally against development, but I think we can do it right.
Mm-hmm. And do it better than we've been doing.
I think we can do it better than we've been doing. Wetlands, I'll use this topic real fast, but wetlands, what is titled a wetland? So I see a farmer that can't push up land because they call it a wetland, but I see a 700 home development get built on Phragmites. So somebody needs to give me a clear definition of a wetland.
Correct. Wow. So you're a local guy, husband, got children. You got any grandchildren yet?
No.
Okay. Just
Better not
checking.
have.
All right, just checking. So anyway, but born and raised here and so on. So how do people get to know you or meet you or talk to you? How would somebody communicate with you?
Well, they can come to my church
Okay.
at Calvary Baptist Church in Georgetown. I mean,
How long you been going
there.
to church there?
I have been going there 40 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I have seen a lot of changes in that too, from the music, the way we used to open the hymnals. Now we look at the big screen. So,
Okay.
and things have changed. And there again, that's all about the change of Sussex County.
So you've been there. So they can come to church with you. They're allowed to do that.
They're allowed to do that.
All right. So what's another way? Let's say they got their own church and they want to go to a new one.
Well, I have lived on Wilson Hill Road for the last 26 years. I've been married to my wonderful wife, Benita. And so I'm there, but I am out and about. I'm very accessible.
Now you kind of have your own business.
I do have
my
my
own business. You were sharing with me, you felt that puts you in a nice position
It
to
does.
have the time necessary.
It does. So actually, I take care of the farm. When Dad had a stroke 4 years ago, I've been taking care of the farm.
Okay.
And to kind of fill in the gaps, I started a company called Gas Tech.
Gas Tech, okay.
And we run gas lines. We hook up new ranges, and we
Okay.
put in water heaters and service water heaters and that sort of thing. So
Really? Okay.
anyway,
that's your
it's
business.
hopping. It's
Okay.
hopping all the time.
Right. But you can kind of set the schedule.
I can set the schedule. I am my own boss. I am 100% self-employed.
Okay. All right. And so that sounds like you know how to sign the front of a check, the back of a check.
I do. And if I don't
manage and not write more checks. Just because you got checks, you don't keep writing them if you ain't got money.
Well, and that's one more thing I want to touch on real fast.
Okay.
Is in our county, there's a Christmas wish list, I guess you would call it. But to keep taxes where they are,
Yeah.
we don't want to go on a spending frenzy. So let's live within our means. I have to do it. You have to do it. And I think the county needs to do it.
Yeah, with our money.
With our money.
With
and,
our
you know,
money,
it's
right.
easy, as my dad would always tell me, it's easy to spend somebody else's money.
It sure is. It sure is. Well, anyway, Robert, so do you have a Facebook page? Or?
I do.
Okay.
Robert Wilson for County Council 2020.
Okay.
Go to it, like it. We are always putting pictures on there, and we're sharing different things. But yes, that's where you can find me.
Now, did your wife come with you today?
That is my wife,
And she wanted to talk?
My daughter was thinking about it, and she goes,
Okay.
"He's going to put me on the spot."
Oh,
So
no, I would
she
not
wouldn't
do that. I would not do that. Just turn the camera her way and hand her a mic, Tracy. So, no, just messing. Just messing.
But
So-
and I do appreciate my wife and all the spouses that are in this, because I'll tell you, it is a lot of the weight on my shoulders, but having a good spouse to look at the names and tell me the house to go to and
Yeah.
work with me, I'm going to tell you, I couldn't do it without her.
But it's
no
also
doubt.
important to know she's with you.
It is.
In other
26
words,
26 years she's been with me.
That's a long stress test for her.
It is, absolutely. It's more for my mother. She's been with Dad over 60.
They're happy, though. They come see me the other day. They're a happy couple.
They are.
All right, Robert, I'm going to let you go. Is there anything else you wanted to get out there?
Nope. Just
Okay.
remember, please, please, please vote. There are so many people, so many registered Republicans in Sussex County that do not vote. It would blow your mind. And I ask people to please vote in the primaries, September 15th. Please vote.
Get up and do it.
Get up and do it.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you very
All
much.
right. Have a good weekend. There he
You
goes,
too.
Robert Wilson, Sussex County Council. Get to know him. Look him up on Facebook and make your own decision from there, okay? All right. So what is going on? It is almost 8 o'clock. I can't believe it. And I wanted to just brag on Dry Zone real quick. This is a sponsor segment. Dry Zone does all kinds of things. People say, Jim, you talk about them every week like they're your best friends. They are. They do a great job. There's Bill and Heather Anderson, owner-operators of Dry Zone. They do electrical work, which is something as simple as another receptacle or you got a problem. They do electrical work. They do crawl space encapsulation like nobody else does. If your basement is leaking from all this rain and you just never had that before, or you've had it and now you're nervous, you don't want any mold or mildew issues, they can help you with a leaky basement. If you want a new coating on your garage floor, they can help you with that and many other things. So you can learn about Dry Zone at dryzone.com. If you want to meet them, you can stop in Monday through Friday at their headquarters right there on Beach Highway, just outside of Ellendale. I call it Route 16 or Beach Highway, the big red Dry Zone barn. See some of the products they use, meet some of the staff. You're looking for a career change. They are always looking for more people. I've known them for a few years now, 5 or 7 years, and they're just growing and growing and growing and growing. And it's just exciting to see them because they do a good job. I've advertised for them, had many people that have heard about them from me that told me of their experience afterwards and been very happy. And it's just a great company to deal with or work for. So if you have any interest in anything Dry Zone has to offer, give them a call at 302-684-5034. 684-5034, dryzone.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. Very active there. Good people. Tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you, okay? Now, we're going to take a break in a moment or so, about 8 o'clock-ish from the radio. We take a break from the radio. We're going to continue on the Facebook, okay? And we're going to continue on YouTube and on TV Delmarva. So look, if you're watching on TV or watching on Facebook, let us know somehow if you would. We'd like to know where our audience is at. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We are going to continue on. So just switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. All right, I'm back with you. Now we're going to talk a little bit about TV Delmarva, okay? You hear me talk about him. It's very exciting to me to be involved with TV Delmarva. Now, Colin Walls and his sons, they are the owner-operators of TV Delmarva. I just like to promote them, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm very excited about it. So we are on Weller Does Delmarva Saturday mornings from 7 to 9 on TV Delmarva. 9 o'clock, starting at 9 o'clock today. There is a brand new show. I saw him working on some thoughts and ideas and interviews yesterday. It is Anthony Joseph Live, unscripted. No, it's the Anthony Joseph Show, okay? And Anthony does a great job. A lot of people know Anthony. And the question that a lot of people want to know is how has Anthony held on to such a nice head of hair so long? Anthony has a good head of hair. But anyway, Anthony's a smart guy, very knowledgeable of racing, sports, things like that. So his show is going to be very entertaining, all right? Every Saturday morning, starting today, this is the inaugural version, first time ever, Anthony Joseph Show at 9 o'clock this morning. Then at 10 o'clock, following Anthony Joseph, is Jessica Martinez. So many people know her. She's been involved in many different things, and she's got a very lively, upbeat, informative show. So you've got me at 7 to 9. Then you got Anthony Joseph. Then you got Jessica Martinez, and some other things are about to happen and are coming that are also live and local. So this is a local TV station called TV Delmarva. It's channel 14 and 14.2 now. Is like a sub-channel. But anyway, you can get it by turning your antenna towards Seaford. Rescan your TV and it should pop up, or you can get a Roku TV or a Roku device, that little device you plug into a TV, or you can get a Amazon Fire Stick and you can get it there, or you can watch it at tvdelmarva.com. They have a Facebook page. We would like everybody to like their Facebook page if you would. They're very active. There's lots of things coming. And if you ever wanted to advertise, or let's say you do advertise and you want to try something different, you want to shake it up just a little bit, you get up with Colin and see what he has to offer. He will customize something just for you. Colin's phone number, are you ready? It's 302, and he would prefer to be text, 242-8015, 242-8015. It works best if you text him in that order. So just text him a message saying, good morning, I'd love to talk to you sometime, give me a call. or, whatever you want to talk to him about. Colin's a good local guy. He owns Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware, and him and his sons have started this TV station called TV Delmarva, and it's going to be huge. It's been so exciting to watch it happen. I remember just the beginning conversations, and now it's a real TV station that's on the air that you can watch on TV or Roku or Amazon or, tvdelmarva.com. All right, so check them out. Call Colin, text Colin, 302-242-8015, 242-8015. Now, I want to remind you, Weller's Utility Trailers is open today at 8 o'clock, so I believe that means they are already open. Believe it or not, I have fallen way behind on my sponsor segments, so you're going to hear me just rattle them off just one after another, almost like a song, okay? So anyway, and I see Kevin Short has arrived. Kevin Short is going to be on. He is like an unbelievable wealth of knowledge, okay? When he's in the room, he tells me he's one of the smartest people in the room. Okay, so it's just amazing, in other words, and his wife Debbie puts up with, his wife Debbie loves him so much. It's just really nice to see this couple in action, and he's got a business, and he's got some unbelievable things he's going to tell us. Every time I talk to him, it's somewhat unbelievable. Last time I talked to him, he said, I'm growing hair, and I'm like, I find that just a little bit unbelievable. But anyway, speaking of hairdos, people have said, Jim, where'd you get your hair cut? Well, let me tell you, I learned this week, when you're getting a haircut, pay attention a little bit, all right? Don't just keep rambling on and talking and talking and talking. I got all done, and I'm telling you, it's one of the smoothest haircuts I've ever had. My wife's like, did you get your head shaved? I could see every mole and bump. I'm like, I got a haircut, is what it's called. So anyway, a haircut with me is like a search and rescue mission. There's a guy, Jim Bosco can relate. You go to the barber, you got to make conversation because you want to feel like you got your money's worth. Oh, she cut your hair. Right. Well, Denise cuts mine, but once in a while she's like, I'm not going to be mad if you let somebody else cut your hair. So anyway, I got a haircut this week. I took both grandsons. I took Brody and Bane. Everything was good. Bane was watching us. Okay. Brody got his haircut, and then we got ready to put Bane in the chair. And he put this board across the arms of the chair. And I picked him up, and I must have startled him. He freaked out. So anyway, Bane did not get a haircut. He's got long hair. He only got his haircut one time a year ago when we went to Disney World. In other words, and the guy scratched his neck, and that didn't go good. So anyway, I'm just saying, but Brody got a nice haircut, and he's ready to go. All right, prep for the radio. Everybody ready? Is the crowd ready for the radio? It's coming either way, so I'll be quiet for a second. Seconds up, everybody. We are back on the radio. It's unbelievable. This show is called Weller Does Delmarva, and we are live. We are sitting right inside Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. People are like, how can you do a show inside of a restaurant? We are. We're sitting here. We're right here. We're taking pictures. We're doing all kinds of things. Kevin's writing his will right now. I will and bequeathed something like that. Pose for the picture, Kevin, for just 1 second. That way I can keep on going. I know you. You got plenty of time. Take your time. I'm going to do a commercial for Wilson's Auction. Wilson's Auction is actually open today at 10 o'clock. The auction starts. Now, you can go there right now. And you can go online to wilsonsauction.com and say, man, they got a lot of stuff that they're going to sell today. They sell thousands of items. What is an item? Where do these words come from? Thousands of items. Thousands of items every Saturday. Thousands of them. And they go into the day, they go into the night. It's just a lot of fun to go there. So if you've never been to a Wilson's auction, there's nothing like it, okay? Every Saturday on Route 113 in Lincoln, they have an auction, all right? Starting at 10. Then Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction. Then next Saturday, of course, they'll have their regular auction, but they are having an auction at the Hickory Ridge Antique Tractor Show. So if you've got something you want to sell or consign to be sold at the Hickory Ridge Tractor Show next Saturday, you need to get up with Wilson's Auction and let them know. Then on Labor Day, they got an annual Labor Day auction. A lot of tags. It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? I got my eye on a couple of them. So anyway, it's wilsonsauction.com. Like them on Facebook. Very active there. Call them on the phone, 302-422-3454. 3454. Anyway, I just want to let you know it's wilsonsauction.com, and it's happening today. All right, we're going to let Kevin Short start a conversation because I cannot read and talk. So he's got these notes laying here. So you start talking, and let me read this for just a minute.
You don't need to read that.
Okay.
That's fine. That was just for my amusement.
Okay.
So,
So
how you doing?
oh, man.
Made from scratch.
Made from scratch. We're
Yes.
having a good time here.
Cool.
No animals have been harmed in the making of this show, and so on.
That's
How are
good.
you doing, man? You got a big event coming up.
We do. It was good to see Robert, and he's right that Kirby is our IT guy, and he's getting ready to get really busy because
Really busy.
I think, excuse me,
You need a glass of water?
no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Comcast shows up on Thursday, and we switch. We end up with internet on Thursday, and we switch over all our phones, and the number gets ported over to Milton, and so then we got to start moving. So we're moving our offices shortly,
Wow.
like next week. We're not open over there, but
Right.
we're going to be. We'll
Moving the
have
offices.
we'll move the offices. So
This is big.
it is
New
yes.
location.
Yeah,
Can
new
we tell the
location.
town, or is it a secret?
I said Milton, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay. All right,
yeah,
just checking.
Yeah, Milton, Illinois Highway, the old Wyoming Millworks, if you knew where that was.
Yep.
On Route
Big
16.
building.
Somebody tells me it was the old American Legion,
Yeah, it was.
and I don't remember that. And I
Yep,
was in there the
yeah.
other day with Bill Sammons, and he doesn't remember it, and he's a
No, it
Milton
was.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That block building was the American Legion.
Yeah, I have no memory
I
of
used to
that.
square dance there.
No.
I didn't.
You had me.
For just a brief
You
moment.
had me for a second.
Oh, my.
I thought there was a.
So tell me, do you have a projected date of opening? Or
Yes.
is it just sometime this year? Or
There'll be, well, hopefully, there will be a soft opening at some point, which we don't know. We'll just that'll just happen organically.
Okay.
However, there is a grand opening.
Oh, there is.
There is a grand opening on September 28th. It's a Monday. So why would you do a grand opening on a Monday, you ask?
Tell me, old wise one.
Well, because that is our 31st anniversary.
Is it really?
31 years ago on September 28th, we opened the studio in Georgetown.
Did you really?
Yep. So we picked
Wow.
that date, and it's when you're working with 23 different contractors, you need to have a deadline. So
I would say
it's
it's a good
this
idea.
This was the deadline, so I don't care how long it takes, as long
Just
as it's
be done
done
by then.
by September 28th. Yeah.
Gosh, because you completely remodeled all the buildings that are there, built studios.
We turned pole sheds into recording studios,
Right.
into world class
You've
recording
literally
studios.
spent
Yes.
a lot of money,
Oh yeah.
like
Yes.
over 80 grand,
Yeah, I think so.
over 800
This month?
grand.
Yeah.
This month,
month? Yeah.
This
we,
week.
we spent over 80 grand this month.
Wow.
We might have spent over 80 grand this week.
Can I call it a multi-million-dollar facility?
Yes, you can.
This is a multi-million-dollar, state-of-the-art recording studio.
This is
store.
living proof that I did not have a crystal ball.
Correct.
Because
right, you would have never done this.
Never spent this kind of money when 70% of our income was going to go away. So,
Right. You know, though, I do think it's all perfect timing. I just do.
God's in
because
control. Because I'm not.
Because
you
you
know?
didn't lose any income to accomplish this. In other words, what happened to the economy, you couldn't have controlled.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
but if you tried to do this during your busy time, you might have either been too stressed.
Oh, we've had
or
those
lost
conversations that at some point it is a blessing because we don't know how we'd have ever pulled it off.
And
I mean, we had plans on how
you
to
could
do
have
it,
been pulling your hair out.
but it's been we've put guys that are audio technicians to work, and they've been doing
Carpenters.
things that as carpenters and.
Yes.
So everybody's pitched in. There's a lot to be done, but September 28th is the day. So we're going to have
Who's
a grand,
allowed to come to this grand opening?
Everybody, anybody.
For real?
Yep. We're gonna be sending out email invitations, and there'll be a Facebook post, and to follow the CDC guidelines and kind of a suggestion from the governor's office is that. Everybody that's coming should just register. You don't have to make a reservation. You don't have to say
Right,
I'm coming
but
at
just so
2
we know.
o'clock. But you just got to say, yeah, I'm going to come.
So
it's going to be
what
from
do you
2
gotta-
o'clock until 7 o'clock on the 28th.
Okay.
And
Is there going to be any food?
there'll be food trucks.
Food trucks, okay. Can I
And,
buy food from them?
You can buy food from them.
Can I use your credit card?
Sure. You can. Yeah.
I can. Okay. I'm a light eater.
And then,
So.
Well, I won't have a food truck that has crab cakes, so I'm in good shape.
You're in good shape, yeah. All right, so it's the 28th. It's a Monday. Please register on the
Yeah,
Facebook
and you'll
when
be getting that. Well, that'll all be coming out after Labor Day. So
Okay.
we'll be emailing people. If you're a client and we've got your email, you'll get an email invite. If you've never been to Mid-South Audio, then
this out.
my Facebook, and I'm sure you'll share it, and other people will share it, and there'll be a link to go to the website and just say, yes, I'm coming on the 28th. So we've got a number and know how many people are going to be there. We're going to be doing. You've seen the facility. There's a
It's beautiful.
There's a showroom,
Yep.
and we'll be showing that off, and we've got a new warehouse, and we'll be giving tours of that, and but to manage how many people are actually in the building at one time, so we are compliant with the CDC regulations. We're going to have music outside.
Oh, really?
So we're going to start off at
Like
2 o'clock.
live music.
Live music outside, and so people will have something to do as they're
Okay.
waiting to come in, or
Okay.
so they can just mingle around. It's
Right.
not going to be a long
And
line.
the food trucks are going to be outside.
The food trucks will be outside.
Right.
So the entertainment outside will be. We've got 4 great acts. One's kind of a legendary act, and
Okay.
the other 3 we went with up and coming acts that are in artist development. They've had a
Okay.
hit. They've been out on the radio. And they all 3 have something in common. They released an album during COVID, which
Okay.
is not the best time to release an album
Not
because they're
at
not
all.
touring. So
Right.
every one of these bands that's coming has not really been on tour. So they're doing this one-off because
Okay.
they were happy to find a place because they can't find places to play. you
Right.
know? So
and how often do you get to play live in Milton?
so briefly, that part of it, Paul Balash, the praise and worship leader,
Okay.
who wrote "Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord," and tons of Christian
He's
praise
quite
and worship
accomplished.
songs. Yes, he is. He's the legend. He's going to start it off in the morning, or in the afternoon at 2, and then we're going to switch to these new developing artists, and probably the first one that we'll play will be Allie Colleen, and she'll be playing as a duo. And she's a brand new artist.
Just
and,
getting started.
She's just getting started, and she's got a pretty good pedigree.
Now,
and
I want to tell you something. I believe, and I don't know this to be a fact, and I'm not a genius, but is that Garth Brooks' daughter?
that's according to her website. I haven't checked her DNA, but yes.
Okay, I mean, she's
according
claiming
the
to be
internet.
his youngest daughter.
And she is, yes. She is his daughter, yes.
And she's starting a music career.
And she is, and she's doing well. And she had a hit out last fall, and she got a follow-up record that was released during COVID, so she'll be there. We're going to follow her with a band called CJ Solar, and they're kind of an outlaw country, kind of more of a rock act.
Okay.
And then the third act will be Jenny Tomlin, who had a pretty big hit on the radio just a few months ago. Well, at the end of last year, called "There Goes the Neighborhood," and that was a big song. But once again, her brand new album came out, and it was scheduled to come out in March. They held it, so it's not happened yet because of COVID. Because record companies have to put a lot of money into releasing a record, and they want to release that record when somebody's out on the road and they're touring and they can support it. And there's no, and so if you're a beginning artist, they would put you on the road with somebody like Garth Brooks or some established or Brad Paisley or something. You'd be on tour with them as a support act,
right?
And then you've got the new record, and that's how you build a fan base. Well, none of those large acts are touring, so you can't do that. So anyway, the other part of this is we've got the studio. You've been in the new studio, and we posted pictures the other day for the first time, and got a lot of response about that.
Okay.
So it was kind of the unveiling. It's not finished. We had the engineer that designed the studio in, and he was doing testing, and then making recommendations of some things we needed to do. And so there's still some construction, some tweaking to be done. And so studio tours, and I've been on plenty of them in my life, are a little boring because you go into a nice looking room with a lot of equipment, but there's nothing going on. You're just walking around the room and saying, "Oh, that looks nice." So I had this idea: why don't we bring in some great musicians and have a recording session all day, so people can see what's going on? So from 2 o'clock until 7 o'clock, we're going to be recording. We're probably going to record 4 or 5 songs, and we're bringing in some of the finest session musicians in the country. Most of them are Nashville-based, but they played on albums from Lionel Richie to Billy Joel, Shania Twain, Reba McEntire. The list goes on and on. Some of you, probably one of the oldest gentlemen that's coming is Charlie Mccoy, and Charlie's kind of a living legend as a harmonica player. He was the musical director for Hee Haw, so he's been around for a long time. He started his career. He played vibes on Bobby Vinton's Blue Velvet.
Really?
He played bass guitar and trumpet actually on Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline and Blonde on Blonde. So he's been around a long time. All these guys are extremely accomplished, great long careers, all Grammy Award winners.
So they're going to be playing inside.
All members of the Music Hall of Fame, or the Musicians Hall of Fame. Yeah, they're going to be inside, and we're going to be giving studio tours, like probably 10 or 12 people at a time. So we're all, physically distanced and safe.
You got to be stoked.
I'm excited.
This is unreal.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready for it to be here. So. And then at the end of the day, those guys are going to be on our stage, which is in the showroom, and they're going to do a little Q&A. And like Charlie's got a book. A couple of them have some things to sign, and he has a book. He's 50 cents in a box top is his life story. He bought his first harmonica with 50 cents in a box top. So
really,
so he's going to be signing that, and yeah, it's going to be a great day. So entertainment outside, and then all the manufacturers for the things that we sell are going to be inside answering questions and doing like mini seminars. Paul Balash was going to be doing that morning. We'll be doing a praise and worship seminar.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot going on. So we're going to have some worship leaders in there.
People need to mark this day on their calendar, September 28th.
September 28th.
Because it's worth spending some time there. And
it's going to go from the afternoon into the evening. So you can come after work. You can come do in the afternoon. Okay. You can come, take a late lunch. But we're excited.
Wow.
So
I'm excited for you.
Cool.
I've watched this thing happen.
You've been the
first time we walked through the building.
You identified the property.
Yeah.
Yep. So you called and said,
I know the place.
It was 3 days late, but that's because you'd already been listed, but that's another story. I'm letting you go.
The realtor loves me.
Yeah, the realtor should be buying your food at the open house. Yeah, there you go.
All I wanted was the forklift.
But that's it. So I've taken up enough of your time today.
All right.
So.
Well, I'm excited for you. Are we eating breakfast afterwards?
We are.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited for that,
cool.
too.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin.
Have
and
a
I'm proud of you. 31 years. You've grown right straight through your hair. It's just amazing.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks a
lot.
lot.
All right. Thanks, Kevin. All right. Mark that date down, everybody. Let's go through one of our advertiser segments as quick as we reasonably can. This is a friend of ours, Mark Johnson, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. Okay, been supporting the show for a long time, and I say thank you, Mark. So if you need something done, a little project, a big project, whatever it may be, you give him a call. Estimates are free. I'm going to give you his phone number. He also loves to be text over called, but he will take a phone call. He's licensed, he's insured, he knows what he's doing. So whether you have a small project around the home or the business or the farm or whatever, or you got a big project or you need help with something, what I like about it is every time I do talk to Mark, if he is not able to help me, he is able to guide me. He gives me some good advice, and I appreciate that very, 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 very much. So thank you, Mark Johnson, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. And here is the phone number. It is 302-500-0133, 500-0133. Okay? So anyway, and it's Atlantic Home Improvements on the Facebook page. So like that if you would. Another guy that I've been advertising for, so this is a sponsor segment, is Josh McNeil. And every week I talk to Josh, and Josh says, wow, Jim, I ran an ad on your show, and I got some phone calls, and that resulted in some work. And I also get phone calls. I advertise for people, and people call me and say, what experience have you had with Josh McNeil? What experience have you had with Mark Johnson or Kevin Short or anybody? So I'm just letting you know that the people you hear advertise here are people that I have personally done business with, okay? So I'll call them friends of mine and business acquaintances. So Josh McNeil does paving, so like a driveway. So if you've got a driveway, we've had so much rain and you're sick of mud puddles, or you've had it up to your ears with mud puddles and you want some new blacktop, or blacktop in the first place, he can blacktop your driveway, okay? If you got a driveway that's got some cracks in it and grass is growing up through it, or you've got some tree roots that have busted up your blacktop and you need that fixed, whatever you need done. I mean, whether you need it just sealed, whether you need it new, whether you need it repaired, whether you want to add on to something, he can help you out. Estimates are free. He's fully licensed and insured. He does work in Kent County, Sussex County, parts of Maryland, and even Virginia. Again, third generation. He's got family working with him, good people, residential, commercial, whatever you may need, repairs. He even does tar and ship. So anyway, whatever you may need, you give Josh a call. He'll come out, he'll look at it, he'll give you a free estimate. He's honest, he's fair, he'll do what he says he's going to do, and you'll like dealing with him. Phone number, everybody ready for the phone number? 302-945-7131, 945-7131. Josh McNeil. Sir, how was everything? Excellent. There we go. Well, good. People are coming and going. That gentleman had a takeout, and we are inside. People say, where in the world are you again? I'm sitting right inside a restaurant called Rudy's Family Restaurant in Harrington. Get up and come on down. I do want to say next year, we have nothing planned for this next week. Not next year, next week is our 7th year anniversary. So it'll be the anniversary of doing this show, 7 years. I don't have anything planned. I have a busy show, and I didn't allot any time for a party or for thumb wrestling or anything special. So we'll do something at some point, but this show is going to be celebrating 7 years, and I just want to thank all the people that have made it happen. A lot of people work behind the scenes to make this show happen every week, and we also have some fantastic sponsors too. So another good sponsor, this guy's been with me for a long time. His name is Jerry Santoro. Jerry's Lawn Care. And people say, how can you get so excited about Jerry's Lawn Care? Well, I'm going to tell you how. Because when I need grass cut, he cuts it. He gets it done. If I need some mulch, I call him up and say, hey, Jerry, I need some mulch, and I'd kind of like to have it soon. Next thing you know, it's sitting there. It's got mulch, $15 a yard. I needed some topsoil recently. I had a rental property, and somebody ran off the road and put some ruts in the front yard, and my tenant said, hey, Jim, if you just get me some topsoil, I'll take care of it for you. I called up Jerry. He dropped off a load of topsoil right in their yard, just a small load, 5 yards of topsoil, and the tenant's tickled to death. So whether you need some topsoil, you need some firewood. He sells firewood. I know people that have bought firewood, good hardwood, seasoned hardwood. He has firewood. Now, he also does things like clear a lot. Like, say you got a lot and you're going to build a house or build a garage. He clears lots. He digs basements. He digs footers. He digs foundations. He has a bucket truck if you need help with something that requires a bucket truck. He does a lot of tree work here lately, a lot of storm damage, a lot of tree work. So he's licensed. He's insured. He's knowledgeable. He's located in Greenwood, all around good guy. Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, hard worker. Estimates are free. Give him a call for whatever you may need done, and he'll tell you whether he can do it or not. Phone number's 302. I'm looking for it. Where is his phone number? It's 363-6025. 302-363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. Now, I am going to, at 8:30, take a break from the radio. So you need to be aware of that. I don't want you to think I've quit the show or I walked off the set or dropped the mic or mic drop or whatever it is. We take a break from the radio. So when we do, we'd like you to do us a favor. Just go to Facebook to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Okay? It's that simple. Or you could go to tvdelmarva.com on the web, and that way you won't miss a thing. I don't want you to miss anything, okay? If you're watching on Facebook and you haven't started a watch party, would you do that for me, please? And feel free to comment. Tell me where you're from. Do you like the show? Do you hate the show? Am I interrupting your morning? Do you enjoy it? Have you been watching long? Give me some feedback. I'll take as much feedback as I can get. Okay, a gentleman has walked in with an unbelievable hairdo going on. I like it. Good morning. So, yeah. So anyway, I like people that are proud of their scalp. That's what I'm saying. We're the Proud Scalp Club. So anyway, I'm just saying, we are sitting here. It's live. People are walking in, walking out. Tracy's keeping everybody straight, trying to keep me straight. I've been really a good boy this morning. I have not rattled her. I have not stepped on her toes. She's over here doing her job, doing a good job, and I'm always in the way. So that's the problem with micromanagers, okay? They just won't let people do their job. All right, let's brag on one more sponsor. Who should it be? Let's talk about Ocean Medical Imaging. Now, people say, man, every time I need an x-ray or an MRI, I'm a little nervous. Well, I am too, folks. And I just want you to know there's a place in Milton called Ocean Medical Imaging that's actually locally owned. Dr. Jonathan Patterson and his family, his wife, own it. And it's a local place that you can go get an x-ray or an MRI or an EKG or a mammogram or whatever you may need. And if you have a high deductible and you've got to meet your deductible out of your pocket before your insurance company pays or you self-pay, they are like 50 to 75% below other places. And I'm very happy with them, okay? So I use my insurance sometimes, and sometimes when my insurance won't approve it, I just pay for it. I like dealing with them. It's very clean. They get me in quickly. They're very attention to detail. They have a radiologist on staff all the time, meaning, you know, your stuff is read. And usually they can get it to somebody within 4 to 24 hours, within 4 to 24 hours. So anyway, it's a nice place to deal. It's in Milton. Phone number. Everybody ready? Give them a call if you need anything done. They'll get it done. They'll get it to your doctors. And if you want to meet with Dr. Patterson after he does your x-ray or MRI, he'll take a minute or two with you and tell you what he sees. So anyway, phone number. Ready? It's 302-684-5151. 684-5151. If you've ever needed any x-rays or need some done or need an MRI or whatever, I highly recommend Ocean Medical Imaging. And they're on Facebook too. All right, we are taking a break from the radio, so switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Now, here we go. You ready? I'm ready. We're going to talk about TV Delmarva. This is Delmarva's hottest, newest local TV station, and it is in a building in Lincoln. It's licensed somewhere else, and the tower's in Seaford, and it's on channel 14, and 14.2 is their newest sub-channel with more to come. So anyway, if you are looking for a new TV station, it's channel 14, TV Delmarva. Okay, a friend of mine, Colin Walls, owns it. Him and his boys started this from scratch. And if you have a regular TV, you just turn your antenna towards Seaford, rescan your TV, and channel 14 should pop up. If you have a Roku device, just look for the TV Delmarva channel there and add it. Same way with your Amazon Fire Stick. You can also watch it at tvdelmarva.com. So it's a local TV station. And like today, in just a little while, there is the debut of a brand new local show. And it's the Anthony Joseph Show, okay? Anthony Joseph is very, very knowledgeable, local guy, local legend, knowledgeable of sports and many different things there. He's very active with racing, and he goes out and gets interviews, and he interviews people, and he's just in the know and in the click. And it's called the Anthony Joseph Show. Then right after that is Jessica Martinez at 10 o'clock. And she's pretty much in the click, too, in the community and out and about doing interviews and learning things and informing us of things. So local programming starting at 7 o'clock on Saturday mornings all the way up till Jessica's show at 10. And another new show is going to be starting soon at 11 o'clock. And lots of different programming. So this TV station is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Local stuff, national stuff, news, weather, sports, just all kinds of things are happening and more to come. Advertising opportunities exist. So if you own a business or an organization and you want to get the word out about your business and spend your money in a very best bang for the buck type way, you get up with Colin Walls. I'm going to give you his phone number. You can text him. You can call him. You can do whatever you want. His number is 302-242-8015. That's 242-8015. Now, I ain't had a phone call. Have we had a phone call all day? We have not. We did? Justin, that's right. I got to count him. Ooh, don't forget that, everybody. Justin Ward was our first phone call. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I don't care if you're watching on a plane, a train, if you're in a submarine, if you're watching on TV. I just want to hear from you. All right? I'm getting a complex here today. Phone numbers 422-7336. 422-7336. Are they here to sing? Are you the singers? You're the dancers. I'm just messing with you. They're here for breakfast. Leave us alone is what she's saying. All right, you leaving? Yes. Okay, if you see anybody I know, tell them hi, okay? All right, there he goes. Chow is leaving the building. He is chowed down, and there goes Chow. All right, so anyway, we're here. Julianne Murray's going to come up in a little bit. Kevin Short is wearing her out with insignificant, boring conversation over there. No, he's keeping her entertained. But anyway, we're going to wait till we come back on the radio, okay? And then we're going to talk to her. I have got a litany of questions for her, okay? Unbelievable amount of questions here. They're all written down right here, everybody. Everything I want to know from Julianne Murray is right here. Okay? So anyway, do we have a phone call for real? No way. We got a phone call? Are you there?
Yeah, Jim. I didn't want you to feel lonely.
Is this Emery?
You got it.
What are you doing up so early today?
I had to come see you this morning.
Okay, well, good morning. And, hey, is the Bargains on the Broadkill a go?
Yes.
All right, and is that today?
That's today.
And is this the day that you're going to be breakdancing for the crowd?
No, my brake broke.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So tell me about Broadkill, Bargains on the Broadkill. It's today, right?
Yeah, they got a Facebook page on it.
Okay.
And there'll be a lot of fun activities. I think Sky Brady's going to MC it today.
Is he really? I saw him the other night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, and what are you doing today?
I don't know. I'm thinking about going fishing.
Fishing, really?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of Bargains on the Broadkill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go freshwater fishing.
Do you really? Now, do you like put on a pair of waders and wade out into that little river that goes through Milton?
No.
Okay. You get in a boat or?
I don't go out there wading. I take a boat or something.
Okay. All right. So,
and they got the big duck race today too.
Only big ducks?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a big duck race.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bought ducks a few years ago, and they're still swimming towards Broadkill.
Really? All right. They're on their way. Would you buy them down south? Give them a GPS location? All right. Well, thanks for calling me, okay?
Yep.
And I'll see you when I see you.
There you go, brother.
All right, take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Emery's a good supporter. He got up early just to be able to call me so I wouldn't feel like nobody was listening, okay? So anyway, I appreciate that. The phone seems to ring better when we're giving something away. I mean, it really does. So anyway, what else did I want to talk about? I want to remind you that Weller's is open and we're not going out of business. People are like, I can't believe that you let your inventory get so low. I'm embarrassed. I bet I don't have 400 trailers on the ground, okay? It's been insane. It's been insane. It's been insane. And now, for the first time in my life, we're ordering product with no price. It's the newest thing, okay? So you just close your eyes and order these trailers. They'll be here in January, February, or March, and they will tell me then how much they are, okay? I love it. In other words, it's the newest way to buy product. Order it, not knowing how much it is. So it's the newest thing. Same way with sheds. All right, I hear the music. We're back on the radio. As soon as we get there, I'm going to talk about chiropractic care because everybody deserves chiropractic care, okay? I remember one time I was goofing up this commercial. Oh, my gosh, and he set me straight. So this is a sponsor segment, everybody. My friend, Dr. T, Dr. Trillia. Everybody seems to know him. And what did I say? I said chiropractic care starts with the circulatory system or something. And he said, no. It's the central nervous system, which affects everything in the body. But, you know, my medical degree is still in the mail. I'm just doing a commercial here, folks. So what I'm saying is if you got an ache or a pain, I have been to chiropractic care for my neck, my back, my wrist, my elbow, my shoulder, my ankle, a little bit of everything, because everything's got a joint. And they move it and maneuver it and move it and maneuver it, and I like it. So it's Dr. T, Dr. Bud. They're good people, lots of personality, friendly. When you call on the phone, you're going to get a quick appointment. They accept most insurances, and they actually know what they're doing. So I really like dealing with them. If you're listening and you've never been to a chiropractor in your life, now is your chance. They are open. They're not open today. They're not open today, okay? But they are open for new customers, okay? They're open. Yeah, they are. Their voicemail. Dr. T will be texting me any minute. We are not open on Saturday, Jim. But anyway, just a great place. So if you need chiropractic care, give them a call, 302-629-4344. It works best if you dial it right in that order. Just 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook. They're very, very active there. All right, here she is, everybody. A young lady that is running
That is
for
sweet, by the way.
governor of Delaware, okay? And she's a local lawyer, and she's kind of frustrated and said, I just can't take it any longer, and I think a different level of intelligence is needed, and I would like to run for governor. Is that about how it came down?
To some degree.
To some degree.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yes, I'm a lawyer, and it was, the state of emergency ultimately is what got me in the race, and it's because I think that we need to have a governor that is actually following the Constitution as opposed to exploiting it.
Okay.
I've always had a passion for constitutional law, but I also, I'm a small business owner. I and a lot of people I know have been very affected by what's happening.
Oh, no doubt. I don't even know if there's anybody that hasn't been affected.
I would agree, and I think that you have to, put up or shut up. Now, that
Right,
doesn't
it's
mean
time.
not everybody runs for office.
Right.
It's not, but in this case, there's an old phrase that those who have the ability to do something have a duty to do that, and I
Yes,
actually have an
okay.
ability here that can help Delaware, and so and I came.
Okay, and here you are.
Here I am.
All right, and September 15th is the big day.
It is. It
Okay.
is, and it is. I like the idea that there's a lot of people who are engaged in this, and my message to people has been, you need to vote for the person in the primary that you think has the best chance of beating Governor Carney. That has
Right.
to be the focus for this primary.
And I would agree with that. And I want to say it's been inspiring to see how many people have decided to run for governor, because it's evident that people want some change.
Want change.
It's
Absolutely.
evident. And I agree with what you said. You've got to look at each candidate from the angle of who do you think can beat Carney?
Agreed.
Because that's what's going to make the difference, The primary just gets us started. It's like priming the pump.
It is.
In other words, the rest is the rest,
Yes. And,
All
and
right.
and people are voting right now. That with the mail-in voting. I personally like the idea of people appearing in person to vote.
Right.
But it is. I heard somebody earlier. I can't remember who it was. Because I actually listened to you as I was driving in.
Really?
How about that?
Wow.
I know.
And you were able to drive and listen.
I was laughing, but
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I could do it. But I heard somebody. Get out and vote. That is
Right.
the most important thing.
Right. Get out and vote.
If you're not voting for me, then I'm sorry to hear that. But get out and vote.
Either way, get out and vote.
Historically, turnout is not good. When 50% is what we're aiming for, that's a bad situation.
Correct.
So people need to vote in this primary, and you need to vote in the general election. That is important.
It's a critical time in our country and a real critical time in our state. But you may not believe it. I have grandkids, and they have been affected by this. They're tired of being home. They want to do something, in
Absolutely.
other words, So
absolutely, and I think that your statement is right that everybody has been affected. I think one of the frustrations. You're a small business owner. I'm a small business owner, and from my perspective, it feels like Governor Carney is just completely out of touch with how this is impacting people.
I would rather believe he's out of touch than believe he is doing it on purpose.
I understand.
Because I have to believe one or the other. In other words, but I do believe this. In other words, a guy told me that people that sign the front of a check make decisions differently than people that sign the back of a check.
Very true statement.
And I would believe Mr. Carney, the majority of his life, has been signing the back of a check.
Totally. I think that except for a couple years where he worked for a nonprofit, he's always been working for government.
So I believe that you can't relate.
I agree.
You can't relate. In other words, okay, let's say he can't relate. So what do? You surround yourself with people. Like if you were sick, you would want to seek out people that had knowledge of what's wrong with you.
Absolutely.
And to help make you better. And I think that's the only thing that he's not done. I think he's meant well, but I think he has just slipped a gear and said, oh my gosh, I should have involved somebody from Sussex County and both sides of the county. I should have involved somebody from Kent County. I should have involved, get the feel of your people, the pulse of the people. And that's what I think is wrong. I think, even if you become governor, I want to encourage you to not forget about Lower Delaware. Okay?
I can assure you.
And don't forget about there's people all the way. You gotta know your people. You gotta feel the pulse.
Well, and one of the phrases that I've used is that I'm running because of the forgotten citizens of Delaware, and but that's a big number. I think that as I'm talking to people and they're saying, I just don't feel like that our current administration is in touch with what's going on or cares what's going on at all. And and I think that the purpose. Government is supposed to be by and for the people.
Correct.
And that has been lost somewhere.
Right. Not just a handful of people.
Correct.
Right.
The
people.
We the people.
We the people.
And I think that so even on the talking about the commissions and the advisors and things like that, he has a small business commission that doesn't have anybody who works in small business on it.
Really?
Yeah. So
well,
what are we doing
and if
here?
you become governor,
yes,
I'd like to be on some kind of commission. Okay?
What commission would that be?
I want to be on the Commission of Common Sense. That's the commission I want to be on. I want to be on the Commission of Common Sense. I would love nothing better. That's what I'm trying to teach my grandkids.
I'm
trying to teach them how to walk and talk and think and defend themselves and explain themselves. Don't raise your voice. I try to teach them. People that scream and holler and cuss, poor communicators. They just don't know how to communicate. You should be able to whisper and make your point. So
that's a very, very good point.
Yeah, I'm very unrespectful of people that cuss. It just tells me they don't know how to express themselves. So they have to make me feel like they're out of control to make their point. So I think that you can't cuss in court.
I cannot cuss in court.
Okay.
I would be in trouble.
So if you can't cuss in court, why would you? I don't mean this from a Christian perspective. I mean it from an intelligent
an effective communication. It's a really good point.
Right.
Yeah.
So in other words, and I've always been told when a person starts talking louder, they're losing control. In other words, and they're losing control of the argument. They're so the person that keeps calm, like I go to auctions just to practice being able to think quickly. Things like that. If you've ever seen me at an auction, I wait till the very end, and then I just bid very methodically. In other words, and Dave Wilson will tell you, I've spent millions of dollars at auctions, in other words, over the years. And I enjoy it. So I'm trying to teach my grandkids those things, but I would like to also encourage you and anybody running for a political office, help us be better people. Don't help us just by governing us and mandating us. Help us grow to be better people, better citizens. We're in this together, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It's interesting because, and one of the things, it's hard for me to, I hear what you're saying about auctions, but it is that you're calm and methodical. That's because you are also very spastic. But you can turn it on.
Spastic.
Well, but you can turn it on and turn it off. Yeah, but that's also
Correct.
a skill. I can turn it on and turn it off.
Right.
And that's I think that one of the other things that about Governor Carney is he doesn't really emote. Yeah, it's just you don't feel like you're that he is engaged and and really just alive, and I think that
exuberance.
Good word.
Exuberance.
Good word.
Right.
But I think that so what's been interesting about this from a candidacy standpoint is you could say a lot. I am direct. I am outgoing. I have a plan. I have a plan, but I also have the ability to go off script. And you need to be able to think on your feet and be able to adjust to whoever it is that you're talking to and connect. The connection, I think, is important. And for this particular election, you can't win as a Republican for governor without attracting independents and Democrats.
Right.
You can't. Okay, so you have to, what I have said is voting is an emotional decision or can be an emotional decision. And if they feel like they connect with the candidate, they will find common ground. And there are issues that are common ground
To all of us.
I mean, law and order is common ground right now, and the economy, common ground. So I think that from so when people say, "Oh, are you changing your message as you go to another group?" No, I'm actually not. I am a Republican, but I also have the ability to talk to somebody, an independent or a Democrat, and say, "Look, we can find an issue we agree on," and there happen to be some really, really big ones, and so it's really been very very interesting. I mean, it is exhausting running for office. I'm still practicing law.
Are you driving yourself today?
I am, but let me tell you why. We have 3 puppies that are 7 months old from the same litter, 2 boys and a girl, and the girl we had spayed 2 days ago because we don't want more puppies. Spayed or neuter your pets. And spay, not spade. Now I can't even talk. You got me all. You got me all.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm spastic.
As am I. But basically, Kelby, her brothers are trying to chase her and stuff. So Pat stayed home, but he said to say hi, and he told me I had to wave. But yes,
Hi,
my driver is at home right now protecting the dogs.
Okay.
We all have our jobs to do.
How does somebody communicate with you if they want to communicate with you?
Well, and I hope they do want to communicate with me.
So what do they do?
The website is murrayfordelaware.com. We have a Facebook page that's murrayfordelaware.com. Email Julie at, murrayfordelaware.com.
Right.
How about that?
And Facebook?
murrayfordelaware.com.
All right, very good.
Are we sensing a theme here?
Yep.
So...
All right. Well, and where are you next? What's next?
Thank you for. God, you're teeing it up perfectly because Pat's going to yell at me.
Well, I'm out of time as well.
All right, real quick. Monday, I am at Grotto's on Pennsylvania Avenue up in Wilmington. Next Thursday, I am at Grotto in Dover. Next Saturday, Bridgeville Rifle and Pistol Club Family Day. We're there, and then Monday the 31st, Grotto in Camden. We've done the Grotto tour.
I can see that.
But it's they're free.
It's all about carbs.
Well, and I get salads there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a gluten-free person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just makes me feel so much better.
Right.
But
say it or live it?
To live it.
Okay.
Hugely different. It's not a celiac disease. It's just I feel a lot better gluten-free.
Okay.
But so 3 Grottos and Bridgeville Rifle and Pistol Club all in the next week or so.
Okay.
Getting around, man.
Good job. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I am going to let you go. How's
no.
That? Yep.
I have to go
bye-bye? Move on. Well,
right.
You're welcome to sit here.
But the camera will be off and so will the microphone, so I would just be cheering you on. All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Nice seeing you. All right. All right, well, there she goes. Check her out. Learn more about her and go from there. Now, I want to brag on, I got to do some sponsor segments, to be honest with you. And I want to say thanks a lot. People say, man, you got a lot of them. I do. I have like 13 or 14 sponsors of the show, and I want to let you know the sponsors are what help pay for the show. So I want to say thanks a lot to all of my sponsors, but one of them is my accountant. My accountant, his name is George Luff. His son Tyler has now grown up and become a CPA and working with the business. And George and Tyler and all the people there help Weller's Utility Trailers and JKJ Properties and Jim and Denise Weller manage our bookkeeping affairs, and we really, really appreciate George and Team Luff. And we also use them for our payroll, and it's called Easy Payroll for Wellers. So we like dealing with them because there's changes or you got a question or whatever, and they just take care of it, and we kind of like that. So if you own a business and you want somebody to help you with your payroll, take advantage of Easy Payroll services. You do not have to be a customer of Luff and Associates for your bookkeeping to use their payroll, but they are always looking for new clients. So if you want any questions answered, you need any help with anything, they are locally owned and operated. They are operating through this COVID time. They've made some changes internally, and they're just doing a great job for me. Very responsive, very knowledgeable, and I'm happy with them. So you will be too. It's called Luff and Associates. Their phone number is 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. All right, so Weller's Utility Trailers, they tell me, is busy already. So thank you, everybody, for purchasing whatever you've purchased at Weller's. We've been selling a lot of things. We are about out of flagpoles. We sell a flagpole called UncommonUSA.com. We bought them, from the company. They're brand new. They're in the box. They have a full manufacturer's warranty. They sell on that company's website for $299 plus shipping. $299 plus shipping. Okay, so you're at about $320, $325 for a new quality made in America flagpole. 20 foot tall, comes with a little gold ball on the top. It's telescoping, holds 2 flags, comes with 1 flag. The flagpole and the flag are all made in the good old USA. They're $299 plus shipping online. I am liquidating them. I have probably less than 30, definitely less than 40. And we're selling them for $177, okay? So there's nothing wrong with them. They're not bent. They're not faded. I just want to be done with them. So if you ever in your life thought about buying a flagpole, or if you are in business and you're looking for a great gift for your customers, like if I was a realtor, I would give my customers a flagpole when they bought a house as a gift, something to remember me by. But anyway, it holds 2 flags. It comes with 1, all installation hardware, $177. Any questions, call the store, 302-337-8228, 337-8228. It's wellers.com. And like us on Facebook if you would, and get yourself a flagpole today. It's never too early to start your Christmas shopping. Never too early. Now, let's talk about insurance. Every week I talk about L&W Insurance Agency, okay? And this week I was reminded again why I love dealing with L&W. This is a sponsor segment. I had to renew my media insurance. And they picked up on things like I'm no longer on one TV station, but I am now on, TV Delmarva. Well, that was something I would have missed. So I was surprised that they picked up on that. So L&W kind of knows me inside and out. And whether you need media insurance or whether you need insurance for a jet ski or a motorhome, or you've bought yourself a trailer at Weller's and you want to insure that and all the contents, or homeowners or whatever, building a house, I needed, I think it was called builder's risk insurance, something like that. So anyway, we got that covered. So I'm just letting you know that I'm talking to my accountant, my attorney, and my insurance people pretty much on a weekly basis, because every week I got something new running through this crazy mind of mine. So anyway, if you need a good insurance agent, somebody local, somebody honest, somebody fair, been around over 80 years now, serving their community, a very good community-oriented insurance company, L&W Insurance will help you out. They also, second estimates, second opinions are free. So if you want to say, hey, would you please take a minute and review what I have? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it too much? Not enough? Too high a deductible? Not enough deductible? Should I put my car insurance with my homeowners and get a discount? Listen, second opinions, estimates, whatever you want to call it, are free. So it all starts with a phone call. Ready? It's 302-856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook if you would. They're just a good group of people to deal with, and I'm very happy with them, all right? So if you need insurance, have insurance, want to talk insurance, they're the people. They're the people. Now, I'm just about done with all of my commercials, and I have really gotten a complex because no phone calls have come in. So I'm going to open up the phone line in just a minute, and we're going to give you a chance to win a gift card to Vanderwin's or a gift card to the movies at Clayton. So either one Clayton movie ticket or one Vanderwin ticket. In fact, I'm going to just give you both. I'm going to give you a movie ticket and a Vanderwin ticket, one of each, for free. In just a minute, I'm going to turn the phones on, and we're going to just do it fast. You're going to have to call, give me your name, and we'll get off the phone, okay? So write this number down. It's 422-7336. We're going to let you call, and we're going to give you one ticket to the movies and one ticket to Vanderwin's, okay? All at the same time. So get ready. I'm going to talk about Beans Attic in Lincoln. This is a, I forgot what it's called, a commercial, a sponsor segment. So Beans Attic is open today. Jack and Holly Bean, this place is full of all kinds of interesting things. A lot of history of my life is there. That's where I grew up and worked. It used to be called Maypop Tire Company. I was working there when I was 9. I bought it when I was 16, and I still own the place. So it's Beans Attic. And Jack and Holly Bean have a business there, and it's all kinds of interesting antiques, whatnots, and collectibles and primitives and country decor, farm decor, nautical decor, outdoor decor, and much more at affordable prices. So check out Beans Attic, Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. I think I hear the phone ring. So this is going to be for one Vanderwin's and one Clayton Theater. You get one of each, okay? Caller, are you there?
Yes.
And who am I talking to?
Desiree Holly.
Can you spell the first name?
DESBESIREE.
All right. All right. And do you want to get a ticket and a gift card to Vanderwin's?
Yes.
All right. You need to
I
turn.
have to answer the questions, do I?
All right. Well, hold on. Can you turn the volume down on your radio or your TV?
Yes.
I hear a lot of feedback. It's driving me crazy. All right. Where are you calling from?
Seaford, Delaware.
And have you ever seen this show before?
No.
First time.
Yes.
Are you watching on the radio or watching on TV?
On TV.
And what channel?
Wait a minute.
TV Delmarva?
Yes.
All right. And so, have you watched TV on this station before?
Yes. Sometimes in the morning you get the news.
All right. And what do you think of this show right here, my show?
I think it's wonderful.
Is it annoying you?
No, it's not annoying me right now.
All right. Do you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes.
Okay. If you go there, we're going to set a ticket to Vanderwin's. You can go there and get a single scoop of ice cream, and then a ticket to the movie theater called the Clayton. We're going to set one ticket for the movies and one gift card for ice cream aside with your name on it, and you just have to stop in and pick it up, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And what were you?
Where is that again?
It's
In
called,
Bridgeville?
yeah, it's right on the highway. They sell trailers and sheds. It's called Weller's Utility Trailers.
Yes. Well, I was just okay.
Okay, and you can walk around and look for anything else you might want to buy while you're there.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye. How we go? She sounded happy. So, anyway, folks, if you want a gift card to Vanderwin's and a ticket to the movies at the Clayton, we're giving you both items for free. Call right now, 422-7336. Man, I got 30 seconds left. 422-7336. If anybody wants a ticket to the movies and a gift card to Vanderwin's, call me right this minute. Caller, is that you? Hey, hey. Who am I talking to?
Joe.
Joe?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to set it aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
I appreciate it.
Yep, pick it up Tuesday through Saturday. And are you listening on the radio or watching on TV or what?
I'm a radio guy.
Radio, okay. Well, have a good day, Joe.
All right, Jim. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, there you go, two of them. Should we try one more? 422-7336, real quick. Huh? Say again? Next week's show. Are we having a show next week? 7-year anniversary. Nothing special happening. Just letting you know. But we've got somebody from Walk in Their Shoes. Suzanne Whitney's coming on. Alicia Hollis. Lisa Hudson-Briggs. Lots of people next week. My goodness. Ray Bivens is going to be with us. Bryant Richardson is going to be here. I hear the music. We're out of time. I can't believe it. But I'm going to keep talking because I don't know when the TV thing ends. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Did I have a call? I'm sorry, caller. Can I do it anyway? All right, let's do the call anyway. Are they going? I'm sorry. Sorry about that, caller. We'll catch you next week. All right, so anyway, don't forget, folks, stay tuned. Anthony Joseph Live or Anthony Joseph Show is up next, and you don't want to miss it. And lots of things happening with TV Delmarva. And if you're my caller, I'm sorry I missed you. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the share button as soon as the show's over. Are we just about done? Okay, just about. I'm going to straighten my... Oh.